Hey family. I know it's been a minute, but I got a lot to catch you guys up on, and it starts in this video. Yeah, let me not even blab on. Let's get straight into it. Okay, this is the second attempt at doing this because the first time everyone was looking at me and stuff, and I don't know, I got shy. So I think as a human species, we are all connected by many different things, but one of them being that we all seek to evolve and get better. Whether it's I want to look better, I want to feel better, I want more money, etc., etc. We all are trying to evolve and step up, and I'm no different. I have this tradition of mine where every year before my birthday, I like to reflect and I like to see how I can get better. Funny enough, the one day I wake up, it's like a week before my birthday, and I go on the Bible app and it's suggesting a 21-day fast and prayer. And I never fasted that long, but I was like, you know what? There's a first for everything, and this was my first time fasting for that long. And yeah, this is essentially a story of how that journey went about. Towards the end of the video, I do explain more on like the changes, like was it positive, negative, have I changed, have I not changed, do I like how I've changed, do I not like how I changed. If you're interested, continue watching on, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get into the video, man. Anyways, let's go and see what one. Time for x-rays, x-ray. So, homemade. Babe, this like scratches bad. I'm just trying to show them how weird you are, man.
You were doing it first.
Bro, wow, hospital was so tough to maneuver. Sheesh. Okay.
We got it.
We got it.
Now.
The pains.
Okay, give me that, thank you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it time now?
Okay. My elbow's touching. So bad.
Good night, baby.
If it still isn't obvious enough, because of the injury, I was not allowed to train or move like I normally would. This came at such a bad time because I finally found the perfect balance between gym, football, and tennis. My routine was set, then, in one moment, all of that gone. To this day, I still haven't seen a specialist to give me the green light to resume all that. Although, truth be told, I have snuck in a couple of football matches before leaving Cyprus. But since being back home, my routine has been mainly made up of sitting down to eat food. Lots of it. And when I'm not eating, I'm sat in front of my laptop editing for hours on end. So it will come as no surprise to anyone to know that in that same time, I don't put on, let's call it, a few healthy kilos in it. Alas, it was finally time to change that.
So, I remember telling you guys that I'm going on like a whole journey and stuff, and it's involving a lot of aspects. It's not just like mentally I want to be good, you know, spiritually I also want physically to get in my best shape, you know, and that's still inclusive of the constraint, if you will, that I have. For example, the space is not adequate for me to be able to do that. The equipment is basically non-existent outside of the resistance bands that I have, which I'm super grateful for. I have a shoulder injury, so I can't even do, for example, like push-ups properly. So I do them like from my knees, and like, you know, I don't want to do too much until I've seen a professional about that and they give me the green light. So yeah, that's basically me. For the next 21 days, I want to be working out Monday, Tuesday. I guess from now on, I'll be making Wednesdays as like my rest day, recovery day, and then Thursday, Friday, I work out. Saturday also off, and then Sunday we do like a stretch. So yeah, let me show you a little bit of what my body looks like right now, and I guess you will see the journey up until the 21st day. Let's go. All right, so this is me. I've put on a little bit of weight, as you can tell, and the lack of exercises has obviously, you know, gotten me like this more than what I wanted to, but it is what it is. I still think I got a good base to me, you know, so let's see how I look in about 21 days. Yeah, I need to obviously preface all of this with I am fasting as well, so I'm not currently eating between midnight and 6 p.m. So, excuse me, so I am doing all of these things fasted. So how that's going to impact my physique, I'm not sure, but like I said, it's not going to be too much talking, more showing, you know, so let's get it. Yeah, today is actually my birthday. Excuse me, but the work does not stop. We've got a back workout to do. Yeah, anyways, I'm rambling on. Let's get this workout in. Quick intermission. I'm not gonna take too long. I just wanted to say that I have set myself a target of reaching 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Now, having only got about just over 200, I know it's not gonna be any easy task, but together we can. Yes, we can. I need you guys to please subscribe, and if you're already a subscriber, appreciate you. So if you could just send this to someone and ask them to subscribe, please, I'd appreciate that. And yeah, let's grow this channel together, and let's get back to the video.
If you haven't watched the vlog and short film I created about this, please go and quickly watch that before coming back on here, okay? Don't forget to come back. I'm sure at one point or another, we've all heard someone say how your hair carry your past with it, or that when you cut your hair, you become a new person. I'm not sure if I believe in all that, but What I have come to understand is the significance and benefits of a transformative change in one's appearance, and I wasn't about to pass up the chance to get myself as right as possible. I've been growing my hair for over 3 years at this point, and coupled with the innate inability to stay with the same haircut for longer than that period, it was all too fitting of a moment to not take up that opportunity to usher in my new era. So, insert the big chop. By the way, I planned on going fully bald, but for whatever reason, the clippers I've been using for like 4 or 5 years all of a sudden just stopped working. Now, I know that's strange, but again, I'm not one who believes in coincidences, so you guys let me know if I made the right decisions or not in the comments below. But for now though, short afro Joël it is. Lastly, we come to possibly the biggest thing I wanted to focus on as it affected me the most. If you've watched my videos from earlier this year, you'll understand how having been rejected in the manner that I was, feeling the ways I felt about myself, my country, my future, a lot wasn't making sense, and I knew diving deeper in my relationship with God would bring me to better places. Or so I thought. I'd wake up and be grateful for the new day. I'd keep a worship song going, even during mundane chores. I'd do my Bible plans and properly study the verses like I'd never done before. I prayed throughout the day, sometimes out loud, most times in my heart, but I prayed. I felt I was understanding some things about me and where I found myself in, and truly, it was helping and healing. However, if I'm keeping it a buck with you, after 21 days fasting, day after day, I felt as though I did not get closer to God. Certainly not in the way I thought I would. I'd done everything I knew how to. Maybe not perfectly, but in the past, I've always run to God for refuge and companionship, especially when I feel the world did not give me that. And it worked, every single time. However, this time around, I felt like I was still stuck in a fog. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how I'll get there. I just know I can't give up, but it's hard, you know. What I do take from this though is that no matter how hard we may work, no matter how bad the result may look like, there's no one that's ever going to put in their all into something time and time again and not succeed or find breakthrough in it. Sometimes God takes us through the wilderness because we're not quite ready for the giants ahead. But best believe, in as much as this may have felt strange, it isn't going to deter me from keeping my head up, gazed, fully fixed on Him, whilst putting a lot of work in. I truly do believe that soon enough, it will all be worth it. Soon, it will all make sense. Just keep going. So after fasting and praying for 21 days and going on a mad workout regime and stuff like that, do I like the changes? Have I changed adequately enough? Is it essentially a success or not? You know, a lot of people can look at it and be like, oh, okay, you know, physically you've changed. I mean, my hair is different, my body feels different, and you know, I put in a lot of work. And so in that aspect, someone can say, yeah, sure, you have achieved what it is that you wanted to achieve, and
then they get closer to the whole thing of, my spirituality, and there maybe it wasn't as successful. But one thing I realized is that, in this life, oftentimes we think that if we do certain things the right way, things are just going to happen. And sure, that it's a part of it. But with God, He's not a vending machine. Now, I don't know what you believe in, God, the universe, or whatever else you believe in, but it's I like to look at it like a relationship. And in a relationship, there's ups and downs, and you just have to show up every single day in it. And to see real changes in relationship, you need to put in the work. And it doesn't happen at a snap of a finger, or you're going to put yourself through a boot camp and you come out of it like, fixed. It's a process. And one of my friends told me that, maybe me being back in Congo is all to do with slowing down. And I think one of the things about slowing down is remembering to do things the right way. And what these 21 days have taught me is some of the things I was doing before were shocking, in the sense that this is the first year where I properly open up my Bible and I'm actually studying the verses, making notes and all of that. And I'm like, but that's what it's supposed to be normally. So things like that are big wins for me. Mind you, I have to preface all of this with the fact that a lot of things have still gone left field. Mind you, I'm shooting this about a month, maybe even more, since the last day of the fast. And in that time, a lot has happened. A lot of let's say, negative things, such as me and my girlfriend, for example, are not together anymore. And that's so tough, man. I never wish this on anybody. But it's all due to the places I found myself in, mentally, spiritually, etc. It's been tough, but I'm working on it. And I know that work brought about hope for me. And in spite of things still going a bit left and all of that stuff, I know that for as long as I have that little bit of hope, that things will be good, And that's basically that. I think overall it's good. It's given me a routine that I can follow and know that with that routine, when all else fails, that will prevail. And sometimes that's all we need in life, So yeah, let this be a reminder to all of you to take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, take time for yourself, and really anchor yourself in things that will not be shaken with the wind. And that's a recipe for success. So I'll keep showing up. You do too. And if you're in a similar situation, hit me up. Let's chat. Put in the comments. But all I know is that it's about to rain again. So let me wrap this up. Yeah, just keep going, man. One foot in front of the other, and I promise you things are going to come good, yeah? Anyways, love and light. See you next week for another drop. It will be a short film. And then things are going to be up. I promise you that. Come back and see what I mean. Bye. Love.